G'day guys, in this video we're going to talk about purpose. And do you know what your purpose is? And have you defined what your purpose and calling is? If not, then I suggest that, or I believe, that your calling and your purpose is not revealed to you until you have the character to sustain whatever that calling or purpose is. And if you can see from the model that the compass model, I've sort of alluded to that in the way that the diagram is drawn. So you can see that from that inner circle of character and identity, once you develop a strong character and identity, then I believe that your purpose will come from that. So as you move closer to that point, yeah, your purpose and calling will become clearer. And we look to Jesus again as the example, and when he was asked, well, why have you come? Then he quoted Isaiah 61:1. He said, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to those who are bound." Now you notice that there's a lot of, it's quite deep and powerful, that verse, and you can see mixed through that there are the character traits, or the 5 character traits that we talked about, that you'll be going through in developing, working with the compass that we've drawn out for you. So there's characteristics of love there. There's characteristics of identity, like he knows who he is in God, and there's the character traits of there's love in that statement. There you can see there's maturity in that statement. There's humility, leadership, and courage. So I believe as you continue to work through this Stretch of Errors program, that your calling and purpose, if you don't know it already, will be revealed to you. Now here are some probably thoughts from me as to how do you know what your purpose and calling is. Now there's we can go into a deeper module or deeper explanation or workshop about how do you find your purpose. But for me, you'll know when it comes upon you that's your calling and purpose. And here's some things that it's helped me identify what mine is. So the first one is what you're doing or what you're called to do is typically going to be easy for you. And people are going to say to you, "Oh, how do you do that? How do you make it look so easy?" God has gifted you with certain talents and abilities, and you'll find it easy to do those things where others would typically struggle or be marveled at why you could do it so quickly and easily. The next indicator that for me that's helped is you miss a heartbeat, or you get excited about when that topic is raised. So for me, when all back 10 years ago, I'm a bit slow learner, but 10 years ago when I did the Wild at Heart program with John Eldridge, and it talked about the heart of a man, I was so enthralled into that topic that I knew my heart skipped a beat. And for me that was my calling, but obviously I had to work on my character and my identity before God would release me into that. So if there's some things topics that you come across your table, like justice projects or feeding the homeless or things like that, and your heart skips a beat, or you start to get excited, then press into that. Ask God, is that my calling? Is that my purpose in life? How do I get more involved into that? And the last thing is that's helped me is you get angry. So when I looked at the plight of man and men in families, and how it's destroying the fabric of society, where if you take out the man, then you take out the wife. The wife can't be all that she can be, and if you take out the parents, then you take out the kids, and the kids end up all screwy. And if you take out the kids, then you take out the generation. It just perpetuates the downward spiral into oblivion. So that really got me angry, and again, that was another indicator for me that's something I need to push into, something that I'm called to fix or to make right. So hopefully those 3 things have sort of helped you. Things that are things you find easy, things that make you excited or you skip a heartbeat, or things that just make you angry. So first things first, though, I encourage you to watch the videos about how to use the compass, so you can develop that character identity, so you can be released into your purpose and calling. So that's a short video just on purpose. Hope that's been helpful, and we'll see you up in the next videos. Cheers.